You know, it's so true. Whether you're thinking about our loved ones or ourselves, we want every phase of life to be lived to the fullest. And that includes the time when we're older and we may have some challenges.
Here to help us with that is Cydney Bear. Thank you so much for being here. She's the Executive Director of Fairmont Senior Living. So good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about Fairmont.
So Fairmont Senior Living of Westlake is a senior living community that has assisted living and memory care services. Fairmont was purchased last summer by a company called Integro Healthcare, and we're just really excited about the new things that are happening at Fairmont. We have a Montessori program, and the Montessori programming is based on the learnings of Maria Montessori. A lot of people are very familiar with Montessori-based schools for children.
Right.
This has actually been adapted to a Montessori-inspired lifestyle for aging people. And it puts our residents first. So we're really taking that time to focus on residents' needs and ensure that their daily living is meeting their needs and not the needs of the folks that are taking care of them.
Well, but in full disclosure, I have had the pleasure of being at Fairmont Senior Living, and it is beautiful. And I was so impressed with the number of long-serving employees that you have. I mean, I think that makes a huge statement.
We have multiple employees who have been with us for over 15 years. Our longest employee has been with us almost 25 years, which was when the building opened. So we are extremely fortunate to have that many people that are dedicated to the care.
We should say, they all love you. Everywhere we went. No, they really do, Cydney. They talk so much about the care and the love and the direction that you as their leaders give.
And, you know, and that's what you want. You want a family taking care of your family.
Your family, absolutely.
You know, and Cydney, you mentioned there are two levels to this. There is assisted living, and then there's memory care. And sometimes those bleed into each other. You know, that transition does happen, and it's wonderful that you have both of those being addressed.
We do a very thorough assessment when someone does come to our community for care to ensure that they're being placed in the appropriate setting for their level of needs. But the nice thing about having a memory care is that we have the ability to transition somebody so they can age in place. Someone might come in at an assisted living level and then, you know, slowly have some things come up in their day-to-day needs that would put them in a memory care circumstance. We would be familiar with the person, and so that makes it easier for us to then transition them into our other neighborhood to make sure that their needs are being met.
Cydney, how do we know if our loved one is ready for this kind of care?
I think that there are signals that you'll see. Someone might be more forgetful, losing keys, not necessarily as well kempt as they normally are. A lot of times someone who's been very good at taking care of their daily needs, showering, bathing, eating, you'll start to see a decline in those things. And when that happens, you might have some signals that, oh, mom might need some additional care now.
But you know what? How awesome as a family to be able to feel like at peace when you're at home because you know that your loved one is being cared, to Joe's point, about someone that's like a family member.
Yeah. We definitely look at our residents as families. We work in their home. It is a place that we want to make sure that we're meeting their needs, not that we're creating expectations for them. So we want them to be a part of our family.
It's a beautiful, beautiful place.
I think people should see it for themselves.
I do too.
How do we get more information, Tara? It's as simple as
right there.
There it is.
FairmontWestlake.com. Cydney, thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah,
and really, truly, if this is something they can come to you just for more information, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. They can call us and set up a tour or even stop by and visit us. We would love to welcome people into our community.
Perfect.
Thanks for spending some time with our family today, too.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with more of Good Company. Your family, too, so come back and see us.
This segment of Good Company was sponsored by Fairmont Senior Living of Westlake.